Hey, Dr. Sog here again. I love you guys and thank you for always viewing my content. Someone just inboxed me and saying, "You are heaven sent. Glory be to God." I'm honored. I'm honestly honored. And today I'm going to be talking about the word, the N word. The N word, Negro. If algorithm on TikTok strikes this video, to me it's infringement of my human rights. Because do you understand the fundamental of the word Negro? Do you know how it left being a classification of a certain skin color pigment of human beings to being an insult? Right after this. Yes, it's me, Dr. Sog, who gets down to the nitty-gritties and researches, because someone might say, I need to check out your doctorate. How do people get doctorates? Research. Go do your research and you'll also get your doctorate. I got mine and it's extensive. You want my thesis? I'm ready to hand it in. So, I'm doctor. And this is Dr. Sog Chronicles, yet another one. And today I'm going to be talking about the term Negro. Now, there is a beautiful lady. I think if this lady lived in the days when slave trade existed, during the days when segregation and racial inequality was so rampant in America and maybe other parts of Europe, this person would have been called a nigger lover. And I think she follows me. I think I follow her. And she's a beautiful soul, beautiful white lady who's always fighting and feeling offended so much for being, black people being segregated and mistreated and unequally treated, if there's such a word. It's a foreign, stupid language, as long as you understand what I'm talking about. So, and she said that she was speaking to her friend, and that friend of hers one time said, nigger. And then she said, despite the fact that black people have given you the permission to use that word, never use that word. Now, black people, I'm going to tell you this. The white people chose to be very dumb once upon a time. They abused us. They raped our sisters, our mothers. They killed our brothers, they castrated some of them, they fed babies who were born into slavery to the alligators. So many things, some things up to now still are coming up as far as how diabolically the white race has mistreated the black person. When you're going to the UK, you don't have a face-to-face interview in my country. You're asked to put everything that is about you into an envelope and it's sent down to Pretoria. Now, you do not know if this person is going to wake up on the right side of bed. If people can misunderstand each other by word of mouth, how much more can they misunderstand another person by just documents? But that is unfair. That is racial unfairness. But that's what happens, and we cannot stop that, despite of the fact we have many organizations fighting, many human rights activists fighting for racial equality. This thing will never happen. Negroid people, black people. The word Negro is a term given to you as a person of a black skin pigment. You are a Negro, just like an Asian is called a Mongoloid, and just how a white person is called a Caucasian person. But it's because a white person chose to use that against you Just because you have a big nose or flat nose, is that going to start being an insult? Have you chosen that to be an insult? Just because we have good rhythm and someone uses it to say we have good rhythm and uses it maybe against us and makes it an insult. Now it has become an insult. Rhythm is a good thing. People go to school to learn how to move to rhythm. But it's because black people have been so much gaslit. I met one time a video. For those of you who can go and visit my profile, and you will find gaslit. How Africans have been gaslit badly. So my darling, Jane Brown, I'm a Negro. Always address me as a Negro. You took your people, not you. Sorry, I love you so much. And black people, we should fall in love with these white people who really fight for us, who really feel affection for us, who are really good people, who are civilized white people, who understand that it's just color. We're no different. So your people, Jane, Miss Brown, have taken everything and are still taking. And I don't think they're ever going to stop taking unless black people ever get up and say, stop taking. But as long as we're still gullible, as long as we stay naive, as long as we look at a white person and think that person just sheds off money off the skin. I've dated a white person, and one time she felt so offended whenever someone would look at her and would look at money. As long as we stay like that, we're always going to be abused. We always, hold on. Something's going off on my stove. So as long as we black people keep on thinking that those people are superior, I mean, they've built that propaganda over, I don't know, 1,000 years, and you break that cycle, you black motherfuckers. Don't excuse my French. Break that cycle. These people are our fellow people. Love them. Maybe if you love them, they will learn how to love you back. If you ever learn how to look them into the face and tell them, hey, you just have a different skin pigment, but you're no special person, and I love you for that. Maybe they're gonna become better people. But the word Negro is our scientific classification. A mango is called Mangifera indica. A lion is called Leon something. You are Caucasian. So when a white Caucasian, a white person goes ahead and does something stupid and they call them Caucasian, that is an abuse? No, they have been called by their skin pigment. We call animals, a crocodile, you'll call it, that is a reptile. Is that an insult? Black people, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. I'm Dr. Sog.